Hi everyone! Today we're going to give a little tutorial about how to do the scavenger hunt lab. So earlier in class you already signed up for a group to work with and you put your name under one of these boxes. Hopefully you already did this, but you need to choose a group leader and that person's name should be underlined. That person is going to click on the link provided to open up the template. So this is a template of what you will be working on in your lab groups once you get to your breakout rooms. When you get to your breakout rooms, you're going to follow the instructions that are here. So first, you're going to introduce yourself to the group in the breakout room. Everyone should unmute their mic and turn on their video so that you can see who you're working with. At that time, your group leader is going to click on the three dots up here, and they're going to click Make a Copy. This will allow your group to have an individual copy of this document to be working on. Rename this file so it says your group number. So let's say group 20, Scavenger Hunt Lab. Then I'm going to click OK. That's going to open a new tab with that exact same assignment, except it'll be yours to edit. The next step, all the group members are going to type their email in the chat box in the breakout room. So it's important that you use your hshm.info email and that you type it clearly. The group leader is then going to click share, and they're going to type in those email addresses, whatever they're going to type in, and then you can keep typing whoever's email. Make sure that it says editor over on this side so that everyone in your group has access to change the file. You're going to leave this button notify people selected. If you want to type something like, hey, this is our group's, spell that correctly, group's file, you can. And then you can click send. Once you click send, it will send an email to everybody in your group. Once everyone gets their email open, they're going to open that shared document, and everyone should be signed into that one document at once. You'll know that other people are signed in because there will be little icons up here that show who's on the document at the same time. The assignment that you're going to work on. So first you're going to double click. This is a little sticky note. It says group member's name, double click to type names. So you'll click here, and then instead of this here, you'll type in Joe, Steve, Tamara, and Nancy. Right? You'll type in whoever the names are and click save. You can optionally change the color of the sticky note as well. After you do that, you're going to read the instructions. So it says the assignment. Below is a list of definitions of important concepts you'll study this year. Your group must first determine what concept or term each definition represents, and then search for an image that represents that item. So each definition is recorded on the following slides. Click the right arrow at the top to advance. So that's up here. Notice this is the list of all the definitions. So there's 12 terms that are important for this class in particular that I want you to figure out what they are. So these are all definitions of the terms, and you have to figure out what the word is. The link to this video is also over here in case you need it. And there's a note here. It says stop before moving on. Determine which group member will complete which slides. So if there's 12 total slides and you have 4 people in your group, that means each person should select 3 different slides to do. If you have 3 people in your group, each group member should select 4 slides to do. When you click this right arrow, it'll go to the next slide. So this is an example of what I want you to be doing. The definition for this slide, and this isn't one that you'll complete, is just the basic unit of life. So if I go into, let's say, Google, and I type in, what is the basic unit of life? I get an answer, and it looks like it's a cell. The cell is a basic unit of life. So then I go in and I would type in the word cell for the term. And then I'm going to put a picture. So in order to put a picture, you click on this button over here where it says add image, and you can do a Google image search. So I can type the word cell, search, and then I can pick whatever I like here. Or you could put multiple pictures even. The last thing you're going to do is double click on the sticky note and type in whoever worked on that slide. All right, then you'll advance to the next slide that you're assigned. There are numbers on the top right-hand corner to tell you which definition it is, and you can also click this middle tab to look at all of the slides at once. So you can advance through and see all of the slides. When all of the slides are done, that means that your group is finished. Some other options that you have if you finish earlier than the time provided, you can add a background color or text. So you can add little dots and things like that. You can draw on the screen, so you can choose what type of pen and what color. This is an eraser. This is just to move different things around. This is to add a sticky note, and you can choose what color to use. This we already talked about is an image. This is to add different shapes, and then you can color them in or put a line around the outside. This is to add an additional text box, and you can always delete by clicking the 3 buttons at the top. And this is a laser, which just puts something on there temporarily and then it goes away. So again, you will start with that first slide. Make sure that everyone knows which assignments, which definitions they're going to be using after this is all shared. And then we'll talk about submission when we go back to the groups after your breakout time. So you'll have about 15-20 minutes to work on this assignment with your group.